Hi everyone, it's Cindy with Cindy's Creations. Happy Sunday or whatever day that you're watching this. I'm just going to show you a real quick craft that you can make. It's a gift, it's a tag, and it's from Walmart. I already stained the back of it. Now we're going to stain the outside of this area here. And then we're going to apply a cute print on the inside of it. But I don't want the whole thing to be brown. So we're just doing the outside here. And hopefully I'm not going to make a mess out of it. I am using an angled brush, as you can see, which is easier to get into these little small areas that you need to paint or stain in here. So that's what we're doing. Let me get this outside done. Let's see, I can show you. It's just going to be the outside of it at this time. I am going to be wiping some of that back off here, so let's do that before it dries. We don't want it as dark. You can leave it, but I particularly don't care for it to be really dark. So we're going to do this. Now some of this may not cover because it's glued on here. So I think from the manufacturer, sometimes the glue gets on places that you don't want it. And there's nothing really we can do about it because it's not going to, paint or stain is not going to cover it. So let's go ahead. There may be some areas that's not going to take the stain or the paint, which it's all right. It's a tag. I want it to look kind of vintagey. So we're going to be good with that. Let me get this done over here. And then we're going to get this part done over here. The next thing I'm going to do is put some Mod Podge or glue, whichever you want to use. Turn my little Cricut over here on because I'm going to iron on a print on here, which I think is going to be really cute and vintagey. So here we're going. We're getting there. We're getting there. I know this may take a few minutes, but we'll get it done and get the rest of it finished here. So right now it's Sunday morning here where I'm at. I just did a few things around the house this morning and decided I want to come in and craft. So here's our little tag. So I have that part done. Now we're going to put some Mod Podge. I use Paint Couture. It's a Decopodge medium. That's what I like to use. I'm trying to get up. See, you do something and you knock something over. I just use this little, it's got a little spoon on it, and it's just it's plastic, silicone, and that's how I apply my Mod Podge to my items that are small. The bigger ones, I'll use a brush. But we'll get this put on here. And it's just a print that I'm going to put on here, but I think it's going to look cute. And then I have some other accessories to put on here. Now I know my thing doesn't go all the way to the bottom, my print. So we're not going to do the very bottom because I want to stamp something on here. So let's let that be here real quick. And I'll get these dried and then we'll iron on the paper. This is not going to take long to do that. Okay. This is the print that I'm putting on here. Isn't that pretty? It's a candy cane with some vintage like flowers on it. Greenery. I already cut this to be where I needed it to be, so nope, it's got to go up a little more. The print came from Decopodge Central. And I already cut the hole at the top from where I wanted it to be, and it's not going on here exactly how I want it. Try to fix that. Okay. And I got my parchment paper here. We're going to iron this on here real quick. Sorry about the noise. You can hang this from your tree. Hang it from a cabinet. You can hang it on a door. Isn't that pretty? So the next thing I'm going to do is take some archival ink. And we're just going to go around the sides here real quick because my paper doesn't cover all the way to the edge. So I want to kind of darken that up a little bit. That's it. And then on the bottom, we are going to add a stamp that says "Let It Snow" on the bottom of it. Well, I need to use, I want it to blend in since I cut it a little small, which happens sometimes, right? So I want to cover this bottom. So there we go, there's our tag. Let me move this out of the way because I am going to use a stamp. Let It Snow. I know it's probably backwards for you. But we're going to use the same ink that I used and put some ink on here and put it across the bottom. But I got to make sure that it's got enough ink on here. And these are clickable stamps. You can get them at Michael's, in store and online. Sometimes they do have them on Amazon. So let's see if I can get this on here. Say, "Let it snow." Let's see if I got it on here straight. No, it didn't go on the very bottom of it. Don't know why that happened. Okay. I don't know if I can get this off or not. Let's get a wet wipe here and see if I can't get that to come off. There we go.